and welcome to A Haunting in the Hall, a scary stories program intended for kids in grades 4 and up. Today's selection comes from the August House Book of Scary Stories, Spooky Tales for Telling Out Loud, edited by Liz Parkhurst. The Red Satin Ribbon. Sam and Sue lived next door to each other from the time they were born. Every day they played together. Sam loved Sue, and Sue loved Sam. Sam thought Sue was the sweetest, smartest, most gorgeous girl he'd ever met. She wore such bright, colorful clothes, and every day she wore a red satin ribbon around her neck. Sue thought Sam was the nicest, most considerate, and most handsome boy in the world. Sam loved Sue, and Sue loved Sam. They went to kindergarten and then first grade together, and every day Sue wore that red ribbon around her neck. Sam began to wonder why Sue always wore that ribbon. One day he just had to ask, "Susie, why do you always wear that red ribbon around your neck?" "Oh, I'll tell you later, Sammy," Sue said shyly. The years passed and still Sam loved Sue and Sue loved Sam. They went steady all through high school. And every day, Sue wore that ribbon around her neck. Sam continued to ask her about it, but she'd just say, "I'll tell you later." It was the only secret Sue kept from Sam that Sam loved Sue, and Sue loved Sam. At last, it was the night of senior prom. Naturally, Sue and Sam went together. Sue wore a beautiful red satin gown to match the ribbon around her neck. "Sue, why do you always wear that red ribbon?" Sam begged. "Why do you always ask me that?" snapped Sue. "It's none of your business. If I feel like it, maybe I'll tell you later." The years passed by, and although they argued now and then, Sam still loved Sue and Sue loved Sam, and eventually they became engaged. On their wedding day, Sam pleaded, "Sue, why do you always wear that red ribbon around your neck? Can't you take it off just this once?" "Sammy, darling," Sue said firmly yet lovingly, "I'll take the ribbon off when I'm good and ready. Now please, let's not argue on our wedding day." The years passed, and still Sam loved Sue and Sue loved Sam. They had 2 children and several grandchildren. Every day, Sue wore that red satin ribbon around her neck, and Sam continued to ask her about it, but each time she'd say, "I'll tell you later." At last, it was their 50th wedding anniversary. Sam was sure that Sue would finally tell him her secret after their many years together. "Sue, won't you tell me your secret?" asked Sam. "Why do you always wear that red satin ribbon around your neck?" "Sammy, don't you ever get tired of asking me that?" replied Sue. "I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. I'll tell you later." The years passed, and still Sam loved Sue and Sue loved Sam, but then Sue grew ill, and finally she was on her deathbed. Sam knew they'd had a wonderful life together, but still he was heartbroken. And there was one thing he had to know before she died. Kneeling by her bed, tears streaming down his cheeks, he pleaded with her one last time. "Susie, we've known each other for more than 80 years, and every day you've worn that red ribbon tied around your neck. Won't you please tell me why you wear it?" "Well, Sam, you've been so patient all these years," said Sue, her voice shaking. "If you must know, I'll show you." With her last bit of strength, Sue took hold of one end of the red satin ribbon and began to untie it. And as she did, her head fell off.